Yo, what is up, guys? This is Ryan, and PH and DMG are here, but this is, of course, Thursday. It is the new rec deck of the week. It's a pretty cool rec deck. I was very surprised with it. It can get pricey.
What are we doing again
it can get a bit pricey, but that's basically for the extra deck.
Gotcha.
So this whole deck you can build for pretty cheap. I figured since we keep pulling this card, why not build a deck around it? So this is Gagaga Exceed. Gagaga Magician Exceed. If you guys don't know what he does, once per turn he can change his level to anything 1 through 12. But he cannot be used as synchro material, so of course he's for exceeding. He's very, very good, of course. What this deck basically does is you're going to get out these two, Tyrus and Andreas. They're both awesome. I like the white guy better, though, when I've been testing on Dueling Network. It's been beastin', but you can go Utopia, Roach, Leviathan, and Lavier. Lavier you probably won't go often, but you can if you remove, because some of the cards I use in the deck. Of course these are going to cost you money, but you could always use Utopia and abuse Gagaga and, you know, Gotchi even. Cheap Exceeds, it's very fun. Tested on the Dueling Network. I've been beasting with it. The only deck it has problems with is Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos, because you kind of need it in your in the deck. But other than that, this deck actually does very well. I've only lost 3 times with it out of whatever it was, like 15 times testing.
You a lot last night with it.
Yeah, and the 3 times were to the Macrocosmos because we need to keep stuff engraved. And of course, you can't side against it in Dueling Network, so who knows. Alright, for the deck, 3 Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragon's awesome, special summon, so 5-star. If you have Cyber Dragon and Gagaga, you can go second. You got your instant 5, which is awesome. Too tricky. I might try running more. Hand Advantage gets very, very like hit in this deck. You won't have it very often. But Tricky is awesome, especially he's just more targets to go Gagaga 1 turn, or if you have Sidra and the Tricky, or even this. 2 Ghost Ship fuels, especially if you go out into Tyrus with Cyber Dragon, you detach. So then you have target for Ghost Ship. If you have Tricky or another Gagaga, you can go into Andreas. Go on basically anything. If you haven't, definitely 3 Oracle of the Sun. I only had 1 here, so I'm just using Vice Dragons. Vice Dragons do the same thing, except they're halved attack and defense. In a pinch, you can get Oracle in defense. He's kind of a wall, 2000, 5-star. 2 Breakers. One of the main things that I was very scared about in this deck is Solemn Warning. So Breaker forces Warning, Breaker crushes Mirror Force, all sorts of stuff. So you don't have to worry about that. As long as Tiaras can attack, then you're going to be popping 2 cards a turn. Sandgate, because you can search out Gagaga, Oracle, and any of your tuners that I'm going to be running in here. 1 Gale, Gale's always good. You can make 8s with Gale. 2 Birdman, same thing. You can special, and the ability to special is key. And he can make you 8s, which are big. Zombie, Plague Spreader Zombie. He might be tough to get your hands on, but he's awesome. Especially coming with this card, Level Eater. Level Eater lets you go into your 7s, lets you get your 6s. All sorts of stuff. Level Eater's good. You have a lot of 5-star targets to eat off of, so it's always good. And the 2 other cards, if you don't have Blacklist Soldier, you can go with Chaos Sorcerer. Same thing, Chaos Sorcerer is like $3 common, so you can get your hands on that. Plenty of Light and Darks, so you can fuel into that and just get out BLS and really, really crush them. So that's the monster lineup. I believe there's 23 monsters. As for spells, Harmonic Waves. It's good when if you want to get Utopia. It turns 1 monster you control into a level 4. So 1 Harmonic Waves. Book of Moon. Allure. Drawing. Now this should be very... Foolish actually helped me a lot. I mean, you can Foolish your Plague down. You can Foolish in a Light so you can get into Ghost Ship. It's actually helped me a lot. Reborn. Dark Hole. Heavy Storm. I'll pull Heavy aside because I want to tell you something about that. 2 MSTs. And then 2 Gold Sarcophagus. Gold Sarcophagus, I always search Heavy. Gold Circ is I mean, it's insane in this deck. I always seem to see it firsthand. Search heavy, so you know in that second turn that you get heavy, you can heavy their field, so you know they're only going to have monsters. All you have to really watch out for is road. Start road. Then you get out Tierras, and 2600 gets over a lot of your big things, and he can just really wreck a whole opponent's side of the field. So that's the spells. As for traps, I run Solemn, Mirror Force, 2 Bottomless. I mean, you could replace these with warnings, but Bottomless works awesome. And then 2 Threatening Roars. Threatening Roar works amazing, especially if you go first to try and get off a Gold Sark play. You can T-Roar, so they have a monster on field, go Sidra into Gagaga and get a 5-star. So that's the deck. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. Gagaga Exceed, maybe? I'm not sure. But hope you guys liked it, you know. Like the video, comment on it, tell me what you think. Test it out on Dueling Network.
It works.
All that good stuff. Yeah, it works out really awesome.
Let me see the dark real quick, Brian. I want to see what...
So, you know, like the video, comment on it, tell me if you make any changes, test it out, tell me what you think. I'm going to take this exact deck to locals tomorrow, so I'll tell you how I do there with Gagaga Exceed. So, hope you enjoy the video, and take care, guys. Later.